Thanks for joining me. This is Danny, and welcome back to Real Tech Season 3, Episode number 2, in which we are going to be getting started with Immersive Engineering, doing a little bit of a build, and setting up ore doubling. So let's get started. Uh-oh, we have pillagers in the village again. They're in the village. I don't want to get a bad omen because I'm in a village. If I could isolate everybody except the flag bearer. Okay, there goes the iron golem. They're inside. Okay, there we go. Oh, and there's the guard. All right. Oh my god, that's great. Okay. Hooray. Okay, so we're getting started with Immersive Engineering. The first thing that we're going to need to do is make the coke oven, which means that we're going to have to make 27 of these guys, so 9 sets of this recipe, and the blast furnace, so again, 27 of these guys. We're going to have to go into the Nether. I added some pathing here just to make it easier for me to go back and forth, because this is where we're going to be setting up a factory, and also there, I'm going to be setting up a mill. I'm going to make it look like an old-fashioned water mill, and it's going to have water wheels on it, and that's going to be our power generation. So we're going to get started with Immersive Engineering, and then we're going to break into a build, and I'm going to try to make that kind of fast, and then we're going to continue on with the ore doubling quest, which would be ore doubling with Immersive Engineering. So we are going to work through this entire quest today. After we do a build and a bunch of other stuff and go into the Nether. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff I have planned for this one little episode. I did set up a little Nether portal here, and I need to make them flint and steel, and then we're going to head into the Nether. Hopefully that won't be too bad. I'm ready. Whoa. Oh, that was dumb. That was really dumb. God darn it. All right. Anyway, I'm ready. I'm ready for the Nether. Here we go. Let's hope we get a decent Nether spawn and not one that is going to result in immediate death or anything. Okay. This is decent. Ooh, I see cobalt. Nice. Wow, I see a lot of cobalt. Crazy. And nether quartz, which we don't really need because we found that big vein. But I do need a bunch of netherrack so that we can... Oh, it's so loud, it echoes. Yay, first cobalt. Those guys are scary. There's one of those bone serpent things down there. It actually jumped up here and hurt me. I had to use a bunch of my bandage. I need to get that, but it's scary down there. It jumped way up here. That's not fair. I'm really scared. You should have saw that thing. It is so scary looking. And it makes a terrifying noise too. Well, here's a picture of it. It's the bone serpent. Giant snake-like undead creature that dwells in the deep lava lakes of the Nether. I don't know why, but that strikes me as really funny. Yay! I found a super huge vein of iron. See the 4 red dots? I was down here looking for coal because I noticed that I hardly have any coal, and I have to make a bunch of coal coke. Okay, well, it was 25 iron. That's nice. I was hoping for more. But I'm in a taiga now, so I'm not going to find coal here. That thing snuck up on me. It's a cockroach. It scared me with a little footprint. It like has little footprints or footsteps like a creeper or something. This is scary. I am all out of first aid and I keep getting attacked by skeletons. Ooh, another big vein, but this time emeralds, which I don't really care all that much about, but I'll take them. Oh my god, I want to get out of here. I have been in these caves and I just found a large vein of iron, which I want to find, but man, I am down to 6 hearts. I have no more first aid. I've been digging my way out because I've completely lost my original cave system. Um, and my pickaxe is almost dead. I did get 6 diamonds though, so I'll probably make another diamond pick. But man, I just want to get out of here. I want to get out to the surface, but I'm in the mountains, so I don't know how much higher I have to go. But man, I've been digging up, and like there's so many caves. Like you can't just dig your way up. You always end up encountering lots of caves, and iron, okay. Oh crap! See, and there's just freaking mobs everywhere, and all right, whatever. I'm gonna dig down for this. Okay, now I'm down to 4 hearts. And I hear something walking around up there. It's another skeleton. I need to just get out of here. I want to find this vein, and then I'm going to try to dig a tunnel out so that I can easily get to it later. Oh, I almost fell. Okay, I got to be really careful. I should have brought some more first aid stuff with me. I don't know why I didn't. I have so much hemp and everything. I could easily make more. All right, this one is definitely bigger than the other one because it's this whole stretch here. And you can see it's going up and down from here. Oh, and there's some coal down there too. Well, I survived, and there's my entrance. I've got stairs going all the way down, and then way out there. It's quite a distance. It's quite a tunnel, but yeah, that'll be a great source of iron for us. In between episodes, I made a no soliciting sign. Actually, they come in sets of 3, so I have 2 more. And that will prevent traveling traders from spawning within a certain radius around us. So I got about 2.5 stacks of coal. I used a lot of it for torches and over 2 stacks of iron. And of course, now we have a source to get way more. 6 diamonds I actually got, and 32 emeralds, and some copper, and a few other miscellaneous things. And of course, we still have stuff from last time. So we're actually doing pretty good with ores right now. I cooked up some nether brick. I cooked up some bricks. We should have everything we need now. We need exactly 9 sets of this, so that gives us 27. And then the same with the blast bricks. We need 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sets for 27. And of course, these guys are really easy to set up. I'm putting them here for now. I'm eventually going to move them into the factory, which I'm going to build down there. But of course, these are just 3x3x3s. Oh, and I will need to make a hammer. So our very first multi-block structures. Oh, crap. Okay, so before we started doing this, we should have gone in here and did the Immersive Engineering quest. A mod with powerful multi-block machines. This manual tells you everything you need to know. So we already have the manual. Okay, so now we're going to make a hammer. So I'm probably going to have to go pick up those blocks again in order to get that. Oh, I think our season just changed. Engineer's hammer and hammer. Yay! Now, yeah, I'm going to have to pick up those blocks again in order to get that quest. I think I have to have all 27 in my inventory. There we go, 27 coke bricks. Yay! And ta-da! Coke oven. Now I got to do the same thing with these guys. Is there no quest for that? Oh, we don't get the quest for that until we get some coke. All right, so let's just throw a whole stack in there. Because why not? And now we wait. Oh, we're going to get a lot of sulfur from that. Iron filter frame from pollution of the realms in order to prevent pollution. If we put wool in there, it's going to filter out sulfur. And I'm going to take damage here. If we put leaves in there, it'll filter out carbon. I'm not so worried about carbon. Oh, we got our first coke already. Hooray, coke, and 27 blast bricks. Nice. Hooray, really hot topic. Okay. Well, I guess we'll dig this out a bit. And I don't know, maybe I'll put something in the middle there. Maybe we'll put a tank there for our creosote oil. So we got our first coal coke. We can make our first steel. Hooray! So the reason that I did this first is because it is insanely slow. So actually, let's just grab all this iron and throw it in there. We'll do a stack of steel right away, but that's all the iron I have at the moment. So they should both use that same chimney. If ever they try to both output pollution at the same time, then it won't go through the chimney, but whatever, that's fine. So anyway, the reason I did these is because it takes a long time. So while this stuff is processing, we can start on our build. Well, we have a new mill in town. Oh, we need our water wheels. This block is quarks, cobblestone bricks. You just basically a 2x2 crafting of cobblestone, and then I mixed it in a little bit with cobblestone and some cracked stone bricks. I really wanted to add moss stone, but I don't have any vines at all. So, but as you can see, this is where we're gonna put the water wheels. Basically, I'm going to be using this building for just power stuff, power storage. We might have geothermal generator down here at some point, and I'll probably have some like power cells in here for power storage. These windows are from Valhelsia Structures. They are metal framed glass. And then these are from Structurize. That is the mod that goes with Mine Colonies that has a bunch of building blocks. And these are from Decorative Blocks. Oh, and I did do some chisels and bits there too, because I used MacLeod's roofs, and I've got two different styles of roofing there. We've got the 45-degree angle there, and then we have a more shallow angle. Those particular ones, they don't do corners, so I had to kind of make my own corners, and I just made like a small corner to just kind of fill in that space a little bit. It doesn't look perfectly matched up, but I think it works. I think it works because like you wouldn't necessarily need an overhang there. So yeah, so let's get started with the water wheel. So for the water wheel, I'm going to make 3 of them because you can hook up 3 water wheels to a single dynamo, and I made just enough space in there for 3 water wheels. I'm going to have to dig down a little bit. I'm going to dig that grass out, which is going to cause water to flow back the other direction. So that'll make the water wheel spin a little bit faster, and we'll take a look at that in a bit. But for the water wheel, we're going to need 3 steel and then 12 of these guys, these water wheel segments, which is a bunch of treated wood and treated sticks. So I have the crafting grid set up here already to make a bunch of treated wood and treated sticks. I have a tank back here from the Ultimate Car mod. I've been pulling out the creosote oil from the coke oven just manually because I had to in order for the coke to continue. In fact, it's backed up now again, so I'll have to pull some out of there. And then I've bthen taking the coal coke and putting it in here manually. We've got 54 steel so far. Pretty soon we will have a stack. But what I'm going to do is that, and then just going to keep doing this over and over again. Boom, boom. So some busy work. Yay, Advanced made the upgrade and quest. Oh, this is the wrong crest tree. Quest steel ingots done. And now I'm going to do the power gen. So I'm going to have to make the kinetic dynamo first before I set up the water wheel. I've got all the ingredients for the water wheel. Basically, we need 48 treated sticks, 36 treated wood planks, and then 3 steel ingots. That should be enough to make us 12 of these. And 3 of these. Ta-da! Copper coil block. Which then gets us our kinetic dynamo. Hooray! Water wheel. Oh, we got them all. All right, kinetic dynamo, water wheel. Hooray! So we need the coil, and then we're also going to make a connector and a relay. Those 3 are required for this. That's what I need the terracotta for. All right, I made my connectors, now my relays. And now that quest should be complete. By the way, these are all marked as optional. In order to like complete this tree and get credit for it, you only have to take one of these paths because that's what you'll need to get to this. So all we have left to do now, well, we're going to set up the windmill, and then we're going to make all the ingredients that we need in order to make this hazardous machinery. Oh, it's nighttime. I guess I'll sleep because I need to heal. I took a lot of damage during that build just from falling. So I'm going to set up the dynamo first, so that the windmill, or so that the water wheels properly connect to it. There we go. Okay, so we actually do need to go down one more block. And then I need to get out of here in order to place the last one. Alright, ready? Yay, the wheels are turning. Nice. And I made it so that the water kind of comes out here just for aesthetics, really. And I'm going to have different water sources on the inside that are going to flow toward the back. And we have good access to the water wheel inside here. It's just right here. All right, so I'm going to break this out. And then I'm going to break out this last layer, and some water should start flowing in here, which is going to speed up the water wheel a little bit more, which will allow it to generate a little bit more power. There we go. Yeah, look at that. It's going faster now. Nice, look at that. That looks cool in here. So this thing should be generating power. I hope. Yes. Yes, that thing filled up with power right away. Nice. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is build a factory, because this obviously is not going to be big enough to hold all of our ore doubling stuff. That I'm planning on building over here, and I'm going to do somewhat of a similar style, really just to save time, because I don't want to go through the process of designing a whole nother build. I mean, I am going to go through the process of designing a whole nother build, but I'm going to do basically a similar design, at least with the same blocks. The shape is going to be different, obviously. And we'll probably have like a big chimney or something, and it'll be an actual working chimney because the pollution of the realms. This once was a quiet neighborhood, but it's about to become an industrial zone. The cost of progress. All right, we now have a place to put our crusher. Here's our factory. Got a great big chimney up in the middle. These are actual chimney blocks too, from Advanced Chimneys. So pollution will go up there. I'm probably gonna end up moving our coke oven and blast furnace maybe here. I think maybe we'll put the crusher upstairs. And then we're going to have to run power over here. Here is our engineer's manual. If we go into heavy machinery, we will find the crusher. And this is the crusher. These are all the pieces we need. A lot of steel. And then, of course, we're going to have to run power from there to here. I'm waiting for a bunch of iron to cook. So while we're waiting for that, I'm going to get the power lines set up. I should really insulate these wires. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in that wall, or in that block, so that we can run it on the outside too. And the way you do that, if you didn't know this already, is to just put a connector on both sides and then hit it with a hammer. So I'll put that there. That's on the other side of that same block. And we take our hammer and we go like that. Oh, weird. I don't know what that piece of dirt thing was, but you can see that little thing there is showing that that's connected. So now power will run through that block. 2.5 or so stacks of iron later, and a lot of crafting. I have all the materials I need. You can see the little green check marks tell us we have what we need. I don't think I'm going to bother making a projector yet, because I'm kind of low on resources, and I want to be able to double the remaining iron that I have. Like, I used most of my freaking iron already on this. So I guess we're going to put this right here. So we're going to use the book. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Pause. Okay. So looking at level 1, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 engineering blocks, and then all the rest are scaffolding. Now this is a 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, and then there was 2 right there. All right. Looks good. One in the middle and one, was it there? Yes. And then a redstone engineering block there. So much iron and steel go into these components. Man, they're expensive. I forgot how expensive they were. I'm like crafting this thing like, oh, I need more iron. Oh, I need more iron. Okay. That's that. And then hoppers. 9 hoppers. That's 45 iron right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, in case you didn't know how to count. And then we hit the hammer there. Yes. Ta-da! Hazardous machinery, hazardous machinery. A double goal quest reached. Yay! So now, actually, if we look in our quests, we are almost there. All we need now is this. So now we got to give this guy power, and then we throw in the stuff on the top, and we need a way to get up there for now, I guess. Let's just use these super expensive engineering blocks. Yay! We don't want to fall in there because that'll hurt. Well, not right now because there's no power in it. But there, we are going to need that. And I am totally out of copper, so I can't even make any more of those. So we're going to have to just poke a hole in this place for now. I'm going to use the extendable posts from Immersive Posts instead of the Immersive Engineering posts, just because we can set those to arbitrary heights. Let's see how these work. I've never used these before. So I guess we do that. And then we can just put, oh yeah, you just right click on the bottom with whatever it is that you want to make the post out of. And if you look here and hold shift, it shows you all the different things you can make posts out of. I'm just using I'm just using treated wood. Yeah, look at that. Nice. So now we've got a nice tall thing there. Cool. And the other nice thing about these is that you can have those like all over the freaking place. Although obviously we don't need them like that, but we just need that. Okay. And then can I climb this? Yeah. Nice. So I'm going to put a relay here. I got all my wires insulated, and basically you do that with the tough fabric, which is made with the hemp fiber, so it's a good thing I had a ton of hemp fiber. Alright, so I'm just going to right click on that, and then, do you think I can jump and hit that? Let's see if I can jump and hit that. Oh, I missed. Okay. Can I get it from here? Yes. Yes, there we go. Birds on a wire. Hooray. All right. Okay. As soon as I have some copper, I am fixing this situation. But we've got power running in here. Just through a hole in the wall. Now, dun-dun-dun-dun. Hooray. This guy is filling it with power. Nice. And I did not bring any ores with me. I'm going to go grab some ores, and we're going to finish this quest tree. And it's going to be so exciting. Ready? So the last step is 2 for 1. And because these are optional, because we can choose any path. Oh, the projector is not optional. Okay, so we're not going to actually finish this tree until I make a projector. So I'll do that next. First, let's do our 2 for 1. And it's 2 iron grit. Once we get 2 iron grit, we will have completed that quest. And all we have to do for that is give this guy 1 iron ore. Yay! Hooray! Nice! 2 for 1. Quest complete. I think we get we get like a whole level of XP for that one. Yes, we do. Nice. I've at 30 XP right now, though, so I'm not going to take that quite yet. But we definitely want to set up some automation here, because I don't want to have to be climbing up here and throwing that in there and then grabbing it over here. So that is the last thing we're going to do today, is set up automation. And what that's going to consist of, if you've seen me do this before, then you already know exactly what I'm going to do right now. And that is that I'm going to set up 2 chests, a drop-off chest and a pickup chest. The drop-off chest is where we're going to drop off all our ores. They are then going to be routed excuse me, into the crusher, and then spit out onto a conveyor belt or something into furnaces, which I'm going to power. Actually, I might put them over here. Furnaces that I'm going to power with an external heater, if I can afford that. Let's see. No, I can't, but I will be able to soon. So we'll do that soon. And then they're going to get pulled out of the external heater and then into an output chest. Actually, just to round this out before I throw these in a furnace so that we have a good furnace number. I'm going to throw 7 more in there, so we'll end up with 16. And we also got a bonus of nickel grit. That's normal. Now, in this particular pack, we can ore triple. So I'm actually not going to process all of my ores yet until we get an ore tripling system set up, which will happen in the next episode. And that is going to be a combination of Create and Immersive Engineering. And it's custom just for this pack. So if you're playing this pack, you'll be able to do it too. If you're not playing this pack, well, you can't. You are SOL, so you should probably play this pack. I do plan on making a windmill later, but I'm really trying to do a lot of stuff in this one episode today. So hooray, we got iron. So I'm not going to do that yet. Projector, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Yay, chapter completed, or doubling with Immersive Engineering. Woo! Nice. Oh, that's so satisfying. Nice. I like that. I like that. I'm on a quest for copper. I can just walk around on the surface because copper is 40 to 72, so it's pretty high. So like I can just walk around on the surface and look at my metal finder. And I did that, and I discovered that there is some copper somewhere down here. There it is. Copper ore. Hooray. Immersive Engineering. Copper ore. Oh my god, that is scary. I think it's a bear. But man, that's a scary sound. I'm going to go over here. Whew, that was scary. I had a scary trip. A scary mining trip. There were lots of scary noises. And I fell once from digging straight down, you know. But I have a stack of copper, which will get us a stack of copper, but I'm only going to process half of it so that we can triple the rest, hopefully. Now, we are not producing enough power to keep up with this thing indefinitely. I'm okay with that for now, because all that just means is that it's going to go slower. When it runs out of power, it's just going to slow down, which is totally fine with me. for now. Eventually, we'll get some more power generation, of course. Man, those bears. They make such scary noises. He just came crawling up here like he was going to attack me or something. But then he stopped. Ta-da! External heater. Spread the warmth. And we need more of these guys. Ta-da! Wire connectors. All right, now we can fix that mess out there. Hit it with a hammer. I'm going to set up a connector somewhere up here because we can only connect one wire to that, and we're going to need to connect to a couple different things. Let's just put it there. Ta-da! I got a vanilla smoker because I'm going to put it way back there because that's where our chimney is. This is going to allow us to take prepared flesh, which is 4 rotten flesh each, and make leather. Actually, let me put a plank in there because that'll be just enough for 6, right? No, 4 planks is 6. Darn it. That makes leather. Hooray! We can actually get more than that if we use create. I added recipes to make this stuff out of mixing, and then we only need 2 of them to get 1, and then we can take that and put it in mixing with the blaze thingy, the blaze burner, and then we get 4 out of 2. So we end up getting 1 to 1 with that process. But with this process we get 4 to 1, which is, for rotten flesh, that's not bad. Ta-da! Ore doubling automation is almost complete. I've got a conveyor belt here that is running up into the top of this. So whatever goes on that conveyor belt is going to get dropped in there. I'm going to put, for now, I'm actually just going to have the inputs and outputs up here because we're going to be kind of rearranging all this stuff when we do the create thing. So I'm just going to put this thing here. Whatever we put in here will end up in the crusher. And then it's going to come out here. So we're going to have, I'm going to run out of conveyor belts, aren't I? Shoot. So I'm going to have this conveyor belt run over here into these. And what we're going to do, so actually we're going to have an external heater on here. And that's actually exactly where I want the connector to end up. So that we can run power into the external heater. And what the external heater does, if you don't know, is that it will power the furnaces so that we don't have to mess around with charcoal and all that stuff. And then I've got these 2 furnaces outputting into that chest. This one is just a hopper going directly into the chest, and then this hopper is going into a conveyor belt, which is going into the chest, just because that's where I had to put them. This guy is filling up with power. So then what we're going to do is I made a splitting conveyor belt, which is going to 50-50 split between these 2 outputs, whatever it gets. So those are going to go into these hoppers. These are actually omnidirectional hoppers from the Mattercraft. I'm just using these because I had them. I got them for free. Okay, that and that. So now if I throw like 2 cobblestone on here, 1 should end up in each furnace. Yes. Look at that. Nice. Okay. So if we throw, I'm going to just throw some iron in there, some zinc, some silver, whatever, and then it's going to grab that stuff, and you can see that it's moving down the conveyor belt, and it's getting hopped inside. Oh, they're coming out already. Look at that. Oh, they're like rolling up there. Look at that. Oh, that's interesting. Nice. And it's getting split evenly between the 2 furnaces. Oh, shoot. Okay, we do have to be careful about that. Going to definitely be using covered conveyor belts there at some point, but those are kind of expensive. These guys, I don't know why they're smoking like this. We should not be getting pollution from these because they're powered by this. So hopefully we're not going to get any pollution in here from that process. But you can see we just saw some iron go on that conveyor belt. So we look in here. We got all the stuff in here now, including the 3 stone we threw in there earlier. Hooray! And that is a complete build. So that stuff is just doing its thing on its own. We can go about our business, which is going to be preparing for or tripling with create, which is what we're going to do in the next episode. I am going to make a few tweaks to this tree. I'm going to post an update to the pack, which will have the updated quest. And then in the next episode, we are going to get started with create. Hooray! I hope you join me for that. That should be fun and exciting. Create is an amazing mod. If you do have any questions about anything we did today, or any comments or ideas or whatever, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And of course, if you did enjoy this, don't forget to click the like button and join me next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. And then it'll come back down in another chest where all of our where all our ingots are going to end up.